Welcome back.
Welcome back to Space
dicks and
Engineers.
dongs.
Dicks
Dongs and
dongs.
dicks.
Dongs and dicks in your face. Flopping,
Did you say falafel?
flopping
How
around.
does falafel come into this?
Falafeling around. Falafeling around. Right, well, have you got anything else to weld? I need to weld stuff. My desire to weld.
Slowly fucking going through the hell of tearing down these blocks.
Alright, so which blocks you tearing down right now, then?
These ones that I'm tearing down
Show
over
us.
here.
So you
Just
don't
follow the falafel.
you don't want these ones welded by here?
What, the slanted? Yeah, you can weld those. Those are done.
Okay.
I'm trying to get rid of the ones that aren't slanted and replace them with
I
slanted.
get it. I get it. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
And it's just ruining my life. Just let it be known.
Okay, let it be known, guys. It's ruining his life.
Ruining my life.
Before this, his life was perfect.
It's pretty good. I wouldn't say perfect. It was.
No, it was perfect. Don't. we're trying to get you money here.
Don't fuck up the narrative.
Yeah, don't fuck up the narrative, man.
We want those phones ringing.
Gotta get you money. Let me know if I start getting too close to you, by the way, because I'm just gonna be welding without paying any attention to anything else.
You're fine. You're fine. We're fine. I've started doing this upside down to kind of make it more entertaining for me, but it's not working.
Efficiency
I know,
drops,
it'll be
but
more
entertainment levels go up.
Upside down grinding. Yay!
Is that in the same venue as like water sports?
Yeah, upside down grinding basically is the same as water sports.
Upside down.
I feel like I divulged way too much information. You guys didn't really say anything. You just led it up to me. Like,
What,
Yeah, you went all in there.
well, I
and-
mean, you were just saying about it. I mean, you didn't say, hey.
I said whether or not I would try.
You know what
Would
it
you
is?
feel
It's
different?
basically, you spoke for all of us, Scoot, is why it's really...
How'd you know I haven't tried?
Okay. What was it like?
It's just like a riding a slip and slide.
This block, I could not grind that block. Fuck that block. I hate that block. I can get all the other blocks. That block right there.
Go. You're grinding too much away. You just like went through it and.
Oh!
You just like it was like weird. Like it went away and then your like thing just slipped forward and accidentally. Actually, I think you want that one gone next to it, don't you?
Yeah, that one I do want gone. Mistakes have been made. That's all there's to it.
I actually think it's faster to do this by hand.
Well, it is faster, but the problem is that your inventory is going to fill up lickety fucking split. That, by the way, that's a water
Well,
term.
okay, but what you could do is as it starts to fill up, you could just hand grind those to get empty it down a bit. Lickety split.
Me and my wife sat one day and just looked at like fetishes on Reddit. There's so many different. Like I mentioned one the other day in a video, and I don't think people understood what I was even talking about. Should never ever talk about it again, though.
Tell me about it.
Did you guys spend a lot of time on space sticks?
No, actually, no.
Was it
Wait,
pudding
is that the-
farts?
Pudding farts. Is that like a Bill Cosby thing?
No, check it out. Check it out. Pudding farts.
That's what they sound like. Bill Cosby.
Oh, maybe it's called pudding queefs. I'm not sure.
Oh my lord.
Oh, that sounds even worse. You put pudding in the vagina?
No, not in the vagina. You just like queef on the pudding. It was really weird. It was my...
That sounds like something from. You're just referencing South Park now, aren't you?
No. I swear, my friend, right? I had a friend who just he used to not so much now, but he was really into porn. Like he would show me some really messed up stuff. He showed me a porn of Mewtwo fucking Misty with his tail once. It was really messed up.
What?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What'd you say? I didn't hear it.
He showed me porn of Mewtwo from Pokemon having sex with Misty using his tail before. It was.
Oh,
It's pretty
right.
messed
See, I don't
up.
watch Pokemon, so I didn't quite.
That's
catch
your
that.
example of messed up, but earlier.
Yeah, no,
you brought up
that's pretty vanilla, actually.
No, it was really gross. Like for that at that point in my I was quite young when he showed me that, and I was like, oh god, Pokemon is now ruined for me.
In that point in my life, I was not prepared.
Oh god, I just realized
got
I've been
my,
welding all these, and there's all steel plates everywhere.
When I was,
What?
There's all
Oh, I
steel-
told you, yeah, you're gonna fill up.
I saw a bunch of them just floating off towards Jodie Foster.
Oh yeah, she's probably sucking them all up.
Oh yeah, we should bring her over here really and just have her do the cleanup.
She's doing it fine from there, man. Dude, look, check my guy out now. I've turned my gravity off. Look what he's doing.
What?
He's just hanging there.
Oh,
He's like stuck there. I'm like, I turned my gravity
off. Whoa!
He's like,
I started to take off very rapidly.
Yeah, but my guy, I've turned my thrusters off, but I'm sort of stuck on the edge.
Oh,
I have a different experience. When I turn mine off, I just like fall
towards the
ground.
Jody.
Oh, is it Jody? Oh yeah, crap.
Yep, the Jody wants you.
Jody's got a big gravity well, man.
She has a big appetite.
Oh yeah, she's got a big appetite. Do we want this line below this one gone as well?
That's what I wasn't sure. I think so. It kind of sticks out. It looks weird.
Let me see where. Whoa! Where are you guys? Hold on now. Don't go crazy. Don't get crazy now. Yes, you are correct. That is the line that needs to go.
I guess we're doing this on the bottom bit as well.
Sad to say. I'm sorry. This is our lives now.
It's alright. I forgive you. Everybody makes.
So Millbeeful, I'm going to share with you since your idea of fucked up porn.
No, I know this. I know this worse. I just find that fucked up. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I guess just shit like two guys or two girls, one cup, whatever, that type of stuff. Is that porn though? I've never actually watched that. I've avoided that. I don't know if that's porn. What it was.
They're just being sick on each other. It's like one guy, it's like one guy, one jar. Where he just cracks a jar in his ass. Or you know. No.
But anyways, to sum it up really quick, this is Japanese thing. I was 15. I was working at doing tech support first time, and these guys were just like working on third shift, showing me.
Sounded like you said sex support, and it's story.
Yeah, I was doing sex support.
Crazy interesting.
So, anyways, Japanese porn. They have these two girls, and they give them an egg enema. That's egg up their ass. And then they hold them over top of a frying pan, and they like shoot the egg out. They cook the egg, and then the guys eat the egg as they're sleeping with the women that just had egg in their vagina. That's the most fucked up thing I've ever seen. I was only 15, and I was just like, wow, okay, eggs do not sound good anymore ever. I never want to have eggs again.
But you have though. You have.
I mean,
I have had eggs, but I've thought about egg enemas a lot.
Whoa!
Every time you have eggs, all you
do
is think about.
Scared the shit out of me, then.
Egg enemas are pretty scary.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of.
No, that
doesn't sound like.
No, that's totally normal stuff. That's basically middle of the road, really.
Really? To me, that's the most fucked up thing you can do. You give
again. I'm lying. I'm just
egg enema.
That seems kind of. That seems kind
saying
of.
whatever. Now.
I don't know. It seems kind of tame.
I'm tame.
Well, lay it on us, Millbeeful.
The other day in Space Engineers that we found on Reddit is the adult baby diaper fetish, which I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
That's just adults that like, and I think what happened in Space Engineers is people used it. No, it is.
No, I mean, there's a thing where it's not just a sex thing. There's a thing where people consider themselves like babies.
Babies. Yeah.
It's got a word for it. But
like people confused it with like pedophilia, and it's not that at all. It's just adults wearing diapers.
Do they have changed them?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So they take like huge adult-sized dumps.
Yeah.
They have somebody change them.
And then they come over and they bend their legs up and they splash talcum powder on their bum holes.
This whole fucking episode is just like not gonna be watchable for huge swaths of audience. They're just gonna.
I need TP for my bum hole.
That's true.
I need
don't know. I'm not even talking like from a prude thing. I'm talking like it's just gonna be so disgusting for a lot of people out there. They're not gonna be able to.
No matter what disgusts you, it's probably been covered at some point.
Yeah.
What I think is, if you can't handle it, you just need to get out. Right.
If you can't handle the heat.
If you can't handle the fucked up conversations, you need to move on because we ain't changing. So you gotta get yourself prepared. You gotta unsqueam yourself. You're facing a bunch of people who aren't amazingly squeamish, so we'll talk about some messed up stuff. We'll talk about pudding farts and eggs in vaginas and eating eggs or having sex and all that stuff. No, the pudding fast thing was weird. He was showing it to me, and it was weird. It was like this girl, and she was just like queefing on a pudding, but she was like getting really turned on by it, and we were just like, why is she queefing on a cake? And she was like, yeah, you like when I queef on cakes. And I was like, no, what the fuck? And it was just like,
what the fuck?
It was just like, yeah, it was just like, this isn't hot. This is just fucking weird. What the fuck's going on here? It's just really odd.
I think it's interesting the type of things that people get off on. Yeah. I mean, everyone's got something, right? I'm not saying any of it's necessarily weird. I don't want to offend anybody. I mean, just because I wouldn't do it. You know, I'm not gonna eat egg enemas or wear diapers.
True. No,
I don't want to offend anyone. As long as you're not hurting anybody, I don't give a shit what anyone does myself.
No, I agree. I agree. Doesn't matter. As long as you're not attacking someone.
That line of stuff there, don't build that. Don't build that. Don't build it. Sorry. I'm hashing something out right now, trying to figure out where I'm going to go with this.
Like, I remember in middle school, I was attracted to girls with braces. That was my thing. If you got braces, yeah. Like,
oh god, that's horrible. I just remember little good, like, you got braces. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, it was it, man. It was my thing. I you know,
well,
every time
probably somebody, there's
like, oh,
somebody you found cute who had braces, and then that turned it into a sort of like that's a thing now.
Right. That's probably yeah. You're probably dead right.
Why do I have to die?
I'm worried if I do these, these are gonna get disconnected if I start grinding down these blocks.
Yes.
I don't know how to not have that happen.
Start grinding down what?
Right. Oh god, Jesus. Well, I'm trying to go to the lumps on this other side, but it seems like if I grind these away, then things will just start to disconnect themselves.
Let me see here. You're trying to get rid of
these.
Oh. That didn't happen all on the top, and it was the same way, wasn't it? I think it was.
Right. Remind me what it is to capture colors again, because I've forgotten.
Well, I mean, I could do. Wait. If you move, I could do that. And that'll at least hold that bit.
Guess I'll just do that as I go.
Yeah.
Yep. What was I talking about? I don't remember.
Yep. I don't remember.
No, it was probably something. That's what I got.
Good call. Good call.
Last thing I remember us talking about was me liking braces and coke.
Oh yeah, you were fetish for braces. That was it.
Yeah. Well, no, we finished that conversation there. I think I was done with it.
Yeah.
I accepted that a long time ago.
Well, you were telling us all about fetishes that you were discovering.
The one that really just stood out was the diaper thing, because I just didn't know. I don't know. I just didn't realize. I remember having to buy diapers for my uncle whenever he couldn't handle it. It's like, man, that seems so embarrassing to even have to deal with that type of shit. So right. I don't know. I can't. I have a hard time changing like my daughter's diapers, so I couldn't deal with like you're an adult. Fucking use the toilet, man. This is gross. It stinks. God. Again, I'm not trying to say what you're doing is wrong. Just do whatever you got to do.
Goose just thinks you're a fucking disgusting human being.
I know, that's what it sounds like I'm saying, right? It's like, God, just
on the flip side, Good, I don't think there's anything wrong with you having your own view of, like, the fact that you are disgusted by a thing that people do is not wrong and should not be. It's not like you're not allowed to be disgusted.
But it's not like you're going up to these people and being like, what you do is fucking... Yeah, I mean...
I guess that's... Yeah. I'm not intolerant of what they choose to do with their own lifestyle. It's just it would gross me out if it was part of my lifestyle.
No, I agree. I wouldn't want to change a person's diaper. That would be horrible. I don't want to change a man's diaper.
Some of the other ones... I mean, we've all heard of, like, furries and stuff like that. That's another one I can't quite understand.
Yeah, but... anything having to do with that topic and...
I don't
animals, I can't. I'm sorry. I've checked out of the building, possibly considering suicide, depending on how severe the exposure was.
What, furries?
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, not just furries per se. I mean, like there's different levels of stuff going on there. You know,
Well,
what I'm saying?
I mean,
like
hey,
pet
have you seen that? Have you seen what's her face from Thundercats? Cheetara, whatever it was.
Chitara?
Oh, you're saying. Oh,
That kicked off a whole that kicked off the whole era of like fairy fetish.
Right.
I think. Cheetara. Dun, 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 dun.
It's just.
I mean, I guess it's all to some degree just roleplay, anyways, right? So.
And the reason I bring that up because I was watching Thundercats the other day. Well, I was watching the intro thing for it. I was like, man, they really sexualize Cheetara.
Like, how is it different from other roleplay? I feel like you had something there, Ko. Maybe you can enlighten me.
Well, I think there's people out there that are really like they it's more than role playing for them. They're living it. They're living that life. You know, like they are a dog or a wolf or whatever it is that they are. Like that's their worldview is that they are an animal trapped in a person's body.
That's more than a fairy, though, isn't it?
Right.
Okay.
No,
yes.
well,
okay.
It's not furry. Furry covers all. I think a whole.
I always think
lot
of
of
like
different
sexual
people.
thing when I think furry, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, it covers like people that like to wear animal costumes and people who want to have sex with animal people and like just a whole huge. It's
It's
a large
usually
group.
anthropomorphic animal people, not actual animals, though. I think.
Right,
I don't know when it
right.
crosses
Yeah,
over
yeah,
into
yeah,
bestiality. Like-
right. Like, I probably shouldn't even talk about it, to be honest.
Nah, it's fine.
I'm not an expert here.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just.
not. This is
I'm
all
saying it covers
uninformed.
a lot of different
This is
people.
uninformed supposing on our part.
That's what.
Yeah,
gets
because none of us
trouble.
are like part of that lifestyle, so we can't really talk about it. Like, we don't have any first-hand knowledge. It's just.
I don't even have any.
Well, I don't know
friends
about you, but I go to fairy orgies regularly, and they're very nice people.
Like there was that I don't know who shared this link the other day, but there was of that furry wedding. Probably Pyro, yeah, he's usually the one that shares links. And it's like it's two people in animal costumes. And not even like not what struck me as interesting is that they're not even like they're like goofy cartoony animals. I just thought like don't you want to? I mean, this is your wedding. Wouldn't you want something a little bit more, you know, like? Wouldn't you have at least gone for costumes that seemed a little bit more serious? It's
Yeah,
like a
good
cartoon.
animal costume. I like that. It's like, go on, man.
I don't know. I don't.
A little bit of pride in your wedding.
Yeah, just like I don't know what's available, I guess. So it's not like I don't know. But for me myself, when I see that, I can't, like, it weirds me out. It's not something I would want to ever have in life. And that's, I'm not trying to be intolerant.
I think there's a big difference. I mean, I think, there's a big difference between, like...
I wouldn't actively try to suppress anybody from doing that.
I think that's when it skips over to, like, intolerance. Not being a fan of it is very different to, like, actively, like, fighting people who do it.
I'm just trying to honestly say that it weirds me out too much.
I wonder where the line is, though. Like, okay, let's say you're with a girl and she wore, like, kitty ears to bed. Like, I would be okay with that.
What's that?
It's not like, you know what I'm saying?
What's that phrase? It's like, I might not agree with your...
I'll defend to the death your right to say it.
Yeah, and in the same way, it's like, it's like,
said by one of the American founders, I believe.
Yeah, it's like, I might not agree with your fairies, but I'll fucking fight your right to get married in a fairy costume if you want to be.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the thing is, though, is that if you replace what I said with something else, some other minority that's more, where there's been a lot more racism or something like that, like it's more well known, the bigotry, I think actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I would fall under the category of being like essentially a racist with what I said.
I guess it's just good that fairies isn't a race.
Like, think of the stuff I said and then just replace that with, like, black people.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's true.
That's the puzzle. You have to think about
I
these
guess the
things.
difference there is it's a choice fairy.
Well, you see, they don't think so, though. Some of them.
I
May
mean,
not think so.
and where, and like also with the choice argument, where does that even end? You know, like
Well, I guess
what
it
is
is
really
valid.
what is really a choice? You know,
Even
you
if
were
something is a
born-
choice, does
I
that
guess
make it okay
I guess
to,
it can be
to
like
criticize?
What's when you feel like you're one gender. I can't remember what the word for that is. It's not.
transgender.
Is it transgender when you feel like you're one gender and then you?
That's a category.
Oh no.
Or like it includes every.
good.
Well, not
I
every, but a
think
lot
you
of
got
people.
rid of the wrong.
No, nope, I have not.
No? Oh no! Wait.
Yep, you're wrong.
Okay. I was scared for a moment then.
That's good. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Milby. I got you covered.
Thunder,
And I'll show you that in the next episode.
Cats.
Of
Space
engineers.
Thundercats.
Now with bigotry. See you next time.
Now with bigotry.
Fuck
Yeah.
y'all of beliefs.